Eu acho que ele pegou esse conteúdo aqui. Como que eu vejo? Será que eu consigo ver no meu canal aqui as lives que eu fiz? Deixa eu ver. Streams. Analytics. Vejo. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Ok. 373. Esse aqui. 24. 28. Esse aqui. Minutos assistidos. 1.300 minutos dividido por 60. Como assim, minutos assistidos? É, 1.300 minutos? 1.300 dividido por 60 vai dar 21 horas. Tá, eu tô com a stream de novo. Pessoal, eu vou fazer um café. Tem que fazer um café pra Camille. Aí eu já volto. Espera lá um tequinho aí. Olha, parece que ele conseguiu fazer os one shot. Eu vou testar assim que eu voltar. E aí, deixa eu achar a live correta aqui. E aí, o pessoal tá fazendo café pra Camille. Como vocês sabem, Camille, ela é atleta, ela treina. E hoje ela tá bem cansada. Então, fui lá fazer. Caiu uma live doideira. Pois é, acho que foi a música. Eu deixei rodando alguma música aí. Acho que tinha entrado numa live. Numa música, tipo, que tava rolando numa live. E aí ele derruba mesmo. Deixa eu fechar tudo isso aqui. Aí eu vou deixar só a música aqui. E aqui, deixa eu ligar minha câmera aqui. Não tava off. Beleza. Aí, aqui ele falou que ele abriu os 3, né? Vamos ver. Tem 5? Cara, agora eu não sei nem qual que é o meu. Ah, o meu deve ser esse aqui. Cara, beleza, mas agora eu preciso que você... Beleza, agora eu preciso que você abra isso aí no meu navegador. Tá, então ele falou que tem esses 5. Se tá funcionando corretamente, aqui eu tenho que ter 5. Mas... cadê? Eu não sei se esse cara aqui ele ainda é válido ou não. Mas a gente já vai descobrir. Abri o 7 do apps em abas do meu navegador. Como assim 7? Ele não abriu coisa nenhuma não, né? Vocês estão de prova aí, não tem nada aberto. Deixa eu pegar uns negócios aqui que eu tenho que pagar. Pix. Vou pagar isso aqui. Deixa eu ver o que mais que eu tenho que pagar. Aqui. E... isso aqui eu também tenho que pagar. Aqui. Maio. 10 do 6. Ok. Aí aqui eu copio esse aqui. Beleza. Aqui. 6,21. Tá. Beleza. Cara, onde que você abriu? Não tem nada aberto no meu Safari, não. Aqui. Beleza. Aí... o que eu faço aqui? Eu posso fazer assim. HUD. Esse aqui é o HUD. Isso aqui não tem nada a ver com... Tá, vamos lá. Peraí. Provar. Ok. Funcionando. E aí, quem tá aí no chat? Tem uma coisa que eu tenho que fazer, né? Que é um fluxo que funciona. Tô por aqui vai bando também. É o Londer, 3078. Londer que tá trabalhando com as barbearias, né? Flávio que tá ali. Faz tempo que a gente não vê o nosso amigo arquiteto, né? O que será que ele tá fazendo? Já comecei as obras do salão e tô montando as cores agora. Eu entendi que vai ser azul camurça com móveis pretos. Que legal, cara. Eu não sabia que você tinha um salão. Eu achei que você tava montando tipo um sistema pra vender pra barbearias. Show, Deus abençoe aí teu negócio. Tomara que dê certo. Trocando muda muito, tá, osso? É, tem um... É verdade. É verdade o que você falou. Engraçado, não recebeu meu comentário aqui, né? Ou seja, a real é que o sistema dele, que ele fez, não é funcional. Isso aqui. Entendi. Pode fazer uma crise de sucesso sem saber cortar cabelo, depois vender o sistema. Tem 2 parceiros barbeiros que abraçaram a parada. Que legal, cara. Show. Próprio. Está com um pouco de delay. Comecei as obras no salão. Acabou o limite do cloud code. Agora vou ter que migrar pro Codex. Tá. Estou pegando os erros que meus agentes fizeram nas rules. E até que não está tão ruim, não. Agora estou tentando cercar para não deixar errar mais nesses pontos. É que tá o segredo, cara. Consistência. Consistência. Melhor check do que rules. O botão de reorder, de reordenação manual, não é necessário. Eu não quero isso na aplicação. O resto precisa ser implementado. Se não tiver check, não pode, não pode ser. A gente só aceita coisas que são obrigatórias na CID, não tem como ter coisas opcionais. Coisas opcionais são coisas que a IA não implementa. E você falhou no check, então o check tem que verificar todas as features.
Daniel, can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Can you say something?
Testing. Test. 1, 2, 3. Microphone. Is it working?
How about
Test.
me now? Is this any better?
You're far away from the microphone now. No, I'm not hearing you at all. Looks
Is
like
this
you're
any?
inside it. Say something again.
Say something again.
The first one was the best so far. The previous one looked like you were inside a honeycomb.
How about this one?
That's the best one.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Eu não tenho ideia de onde que tá vindo a música. E eu não sei onde que tá a aba que tava tocando. Hmm. E aí, cadê? Ah, bom. Talvez a aba que eu fechei era a aba que tava tocando música. De novo. É, Oi? Tudo bem? O que foi? Você veio falar com o povo? Pessoal? Você veio falar com o pessoal? Tentei. Fiquei no meu café. Tentei. Não preciso falar com o pessoal. Sentei. Deitei. Hum? Aí, pessoal da live, hoje às 6 da tarde vai ter live com o Sam de novo, tá? Quero todo mundo lá na Twitch interagindo, que ele curtiu bastante o gank de vocês, né? A comunidade, a nossa comunidade, colando lá e mandando as perguntas. Não vai ser em inglês, né? Porque eles falam inglês. Mas é 6 da tarde. Pra quem não sabe o que o Sam faz, ele já foi founder 3 vezes pela YC Combinator. E ele já vendeu a empresa pro Twitter, pro Facebook. E... pro Twitter, pro Facebook.
I think I
Quero um chocolatinho pra eu comer. Esqueci de comer. Cara, eu vou fazer um café pra mim. Que o negócio tá. Vou fazer um cafezinho pra mim. Daqui a 15 minutos tem live, né? E aí, deu certo meu cafezinho? Vamos ver o que eles estão fazendo. The edit take time. Você pode, esse daqui. Cheio de coisa errada. Ah, pessoal, bora lá. Watch me pivot. Como que eu boto aqui? Texto. Aqui, ó. Aqui. Como que eu edito isso aqui, gente? Transform, blending, properties. Ao vivo. Quer dizer, eu tô ao vivo, né? Mas lá eu tô ao vivo também. Deixa eu entrar lá. Onde que eu tenho que entrar? Daily yield. Vou pausar a música aqui. Cara, tem um script do Python acessando meus arquivos aqui, não sei o que é. Aqui. Join as a guest. Não. Cadê o Chrome? Chrome. Aqui.
Me? Oh, there.
Hey, yeah, it's I need to turn people on, and then we can hear you.
Okay. Let me ping Sam. Hey, Plugus.
Hey,
Lucas?
how are you? Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're right on time.
Right on time.
I'll send Sam the link directly. So I'm going to start with Plugus. Is token efficiency becoming the next competitive advantage in
Sorry.
AI?
We're not live yet, Ron.
No, I was just tipping off our guests as to what I'm going to ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, cool. Well, hope people are waiting for us. Try to be more punctual moving forward.
Yeah, we can start on.
Yeah, let's start. Let's start. We don't have
Okay.
Stam. He can join us. It's okay. All right.
We're
Go.
live.
All right. We're live. Okay. Welcome back to the Daily Yield. Thanks to everyone for following along. We're live here at 2 p.m. every day. And if you've got a question, please jump in to the chat at any time and we'll get to whatever we can today. Today, I'm here with Plugus and Daniel, as always. We are part of the Plow team. Lucas is an engineer who I've asked to join us today because we're going to be talking about token efficiency and token economics. So the cost of a good answer. So every time you ask an AI to do something real, there's a meter running. The question that nobody likes to say out loud is what a good answer actually costs and whether you can get a better one without burning more to get it. So for a 6-person company, betting that it can build at the scale of a much bigger one, that math isn't academic. So let me start here. Lucas, is token efficiency becoming the next competitive advantage in AI?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to become a competitive advantage. I mean, we're already seeing that these large model companies are starting to charge more and more for tokens. We were getting away with these subsidized pricing. We could run subscriptions for $200 a month. We could get thousands and thousands of dollars of inference. And now that's slowly going away. The larger organizations, you can no longer use subscriptions. They're charging per token. Even with the newer models you saw with Fable, for the few days that it was released, they were like, okay, we're only going to do this on subscription for a month, or for a week rather, and then it's going to go token pricing. Maybe it'll come back to subscription. So anyways, we're starting to like pay real prices for this stuff. And so the more efficient that you can be, that's definitely going to be an advantage. These larger models too are also like just doing more and more, and they're really like, Fable was super aggressive. It was like really, really going after problems and working for a really long time. So, if you're not careful with like how you direct that thing, that can become pricey really quick.
What was your experience running Fable?
Yeah, I mean, my experience was I used it for like a day, and then I saw my subscription. I was like 80% of the week was used already, and then I was like, okay, I need to take a step back and figure out how to harness this thing, and then it went away before I could get too far down that line.
When Fable was released, I was like hyped to try it out because there was a lot of people like publishing stuff, right? And then I saw my I don't know if I started using, and then I watched my token burn, my token usage for that given period. It was like, I think at 90%. And just as I started using Fable, like I was at 100%. I thought, okay, maybe this wasn't Fable. Maybe this was my agents. So let me get a second subscription and try it out, this Fable thing. Then I got the second subscription. I think it lasts like 30 minutes or something, and then my it was at 100% already.
Yeah, and it was also, they also like put in at least one of those like weekly resets in there too, and it's like immediately the week, that it reset the weekly down to 0, and then a few hours later, crawled right back up. I think I burned through a 5-hour window for the first time in like 90 minutes or something. That was just like from tethering from the back of a taxi too. So it wasn't like even in my real full setup going hard, but it's crazy.
I wasn't able to do anything with Fable. Like I have my agents, right, and they were using Fable, but they didn't do anything at all. Like I got 0 result from burning all those tokens.
Wow. Do you think that's because the work wasn't yet complete then?
So I don't know if that was a bug like from Anthropic when they released that, but we use that token maxing leaderboard, or I don't know if I am not tracking correctly, like the agents running the containers. But from token maxing, I burned like 50 million tokens, and that was the thing that got my 100% window burned. Versus and for instance, I can get like 1 billion tokens burned using Opus 4.8 and not like get my limit blown away.
Yeah, it's interesting because for me it was like this experience of running into these limits. I've been using Claude as like my primary driver for so long, but like because of these limits and me getting closer and closer to 100%, it's been me exploring more about like Gemini and going back to Codex more. So it's kind of been an interesting flip.
I did the same. Like, so I was to the point of getting the second account, and then was burned, and it was like, there's no way I'm gonna get the third one. So I switched to Codex, but my harness does not support Codex. So I had
Yeah.
to like run a codecs standalone. Hey, can you change my harness to support codecs? And they started
Wow.
using codecs, but like all my engineers were gone, like all the contacts thrown away. So I was starting from zero with codecs. So I
Wait,
can
so
tell.
even your people in your my people setup are all Claudes?
I'm now it supports Claude codecs as well, but
Okay.
there is one hook that codecs implements. No, that Claude implements that codecs doesn't. That is when the agent receives the message and starts working. This one Claude supports, and this is important for me because I can know if the agent's idle or working based on that hook. And codecs does implement that hook.
Hmm.
So my preference was to use only Claude because of that. But yeah,
What does that mean? Start working versus receiving a message.
yeah, that's it. Like receiving the message, and I don't know if it's receiving the message only or receiving the message and start working. But this
Hmm.
start working hook, Claude supports and not codecs.
Interesting.
Do you think so? You mentioned that the kind of alternatives to Claude are Gemini and obviously Codex. Do you see a discernible difference in the cost when you try them next to each other?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I mean, we're so isolated from costs because we just run on the subscriptions here. Like,
Right,
we're very
right,
fortunate to be able to do that. So, like, I
right,
think in terms of the subscription costs, they're all the same. But you can
right.
max them out at like pay up to $200, and then. But yeah, I don't know like token for token what $200 of Gemini would be versus GPT 5.5 or Claude.
Do you ever like kind of move between like Sonnet and Opus to kind of protect? Do you ever use those kinds of make those choices?
Yeah, probably not as much as I should. I move around within. I like Opus because it has that like really large 1 million context window. And so the thing that I'll tweak with Claude more than anything is like the effort. And so we can keep
Mm,
within Opus, but then kind of dial down the effort on some tasks that don't need it. And I find that can go faster and can burn less that way.
right,
What
right.
about you, Daniel?
Um, I most of the time I'm using Claude now, and my most recent experience using codecs was when I had to switch because I was out of tokens on Claude, and I didn't have a pleasant experience on that change. So I consider like, okay, let's use codecs as my boss and the agents as Claude. That was my thinking, but they were doing like everything wrong. And and then like as soon as my context was up again with Claude, I just switched back to Claude. And I can't tell if that's because uh, the agents they set up Claude MD files or like this specific infrastructure for
Yeah.
Claude, and Codex didn't have that prepared for when he was being tested. So I didn't, I don't know, and I didn't care enough to test Codex performance. But something that will be interesting when we for example, when we have this setup that we can use the agent to validate if it can like one shot a seed, for example, see, okay, this seed using Claude uses 100 millitokens, and then I can see, okay, 100 millitokens on Claude means X percentage on my context window, and then do the same thing on Codex and see like, okay, this is 200 million tokens on Codex, but this is Y% on my token burn, uh, and maybe with this we will actually be able to know, okay, what is X amount of usage worth in outcome.
Yep, exactly, exactly. Because yeah, it's. I mean that's going to be a real factor. I mean, so you're saying that right now we're still protected. We're kind of using billions of tokens, but we're still only paying a certain amount because subscriptions they're basically subsidizing this high usage, right? And at some point we're going to be all moved over. So what does that look like? When do you think that will come?
I'm not sure if Lucas is frozen.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, but right now.
All right, you get me. My computer's going wonky.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know if this is current, but previously, like I don't know, a few weeks ago or ages ago in the AI age, $200 off subscription was worth $5,000 off API usage.
Right.
So yeah, I'm paying 200, but I'm using 5,000, and this is really cool for us devs, but maybe we are getting used to this abundancy of tokens. And so for example, on my workflow, I don't care at all about burning tokens. As much as I can, I want to burn tokens. For example, I want to get top 1 on that leaderboard, and it takes a lot of tokens burned to get there. And so,
and for anyone who's watching, that we've referenced the leaderboard a number of times now, so I'm just going to give out the URL. It's tkmx.odio.dev, odio.dev, and this is basically where we're monitoring the top users of token maxing. So head over there and you can see Daniel on that leaderboard. But carry on, Daniel.
yeah. So today I'm not optimizing for efficiency on token usage. I'm optimizing for quality of result, regardless of how many tokens I'm burning. But I can only do that because it is subsidized. So
Right.
I don't need to pay out of pocket. I don't need to pay 5K to run my experiments. I can just pay like 200, and that's what allow me to use as much AI as I use today. And there's a lot of people that come and talk to me about like, hey, when do you think they will stop subsidizing, or do you think they will stop? What we will do? Should I be learning to code to prepare when that happens, so I don't rely as much as on AI? And my response is like, even if they stop doing it, as long as like I'm paying $5,000 bucks per month, but I'm generating like a company that is worth like millions, so like that is the cost to get there. So as long as this math works out, companies will keep investing on that.
I mean, it seems to me there's such a value for, subsidizing it right now, because there's a ton of training data that they're getting from users, even free users, right? Everyone has a free version. I'm sure that after the IPO, when there's a kind of a more of a responsibility to the shareholders to actually turn, profit, that's probably when we're going to start to see some of these prices change. And until that time, I guess it's more about getting more people, market penetration and getting more people adopted. But you're right, there is a risk, right? Because we're starting to develop a dependency. We're not learning new code languages. We're putting a lot of stake in our access to AI. And if AI suddenly was turned off tomorrow, that becomes we're very vulnerable in that way.
Yeah. There is one question in the chat.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so Lucas, what do you think the mistakes that so let me read that again. What mistakes do teams make when they optimize purely for cost?
When you optimize purely for cost, well, one of the things that I've seen a lot is like if you don't invest enough in like your testing and your validation bits of the loop, it's like it's really not going to pay for itself, because you're either going to like find bugs down the road or just like have to go back in yourself and fix stuff. Like the true cost savings comes from when like you're completely out of the loop and you can like, maybe do 20-30 minutes up front to like talk with your agent, brainstorm, get a feature kicked off, and then it knows how to execute, it knows how to like get a code review, it knows how to verify its work, and launch the browser, click the buttons, do whatever. And if you start to skimp out on that latter half and think it's just all about writing the code or maybe even getting a code review, like I think that's where that's one mistake that teams could make. That second half is really important, and at least when it comes to me, like, and I would imagine how a lot of people come to learn to use AI. It's like you kind of start off with just that first half of like, in VS Code, it's like okay, you have autocomplete, and then now you're chatting with ChatGPT and you're copying and pasting like a whole function into your code, and now it's writing more stuff autonomously. Like you're kind of building up, but if you don't invest in that latter half, I think um, it might not be worth it in the end.
Yeah, yeah. And what type of tests do you usually develop when on stuff you're working on?
Yeah, so I mean, maybe I've never been like a great engineer, but I've always really hated unit tests and like writing tests in general. Like for most of my career, I've written very little, and it's always been like me doing sort of end-to-end validation, like me running all the code and all the edge cases that I can think of. I don't know if I would recommend that as like a great engineering practice, but in terms of AI development, I think that's also what I'm finding to be most valuable is if you can teach the agent to use the product like as a human would, if it's a browser-based thing, have it open the browser autonomously, click through the flows. Like the more you can get in that line of thinking, um, the better it's been for me.
Nice. There's another question. The user is asking what belongs in context and what belongs in memory, what belongs in cache or tools. Yeah. So how do you think about context versus memory, cache, and tools when working with your agents?
Yeah, I mean, I think we probably have similar takes on this, but I can talk a little bit about how like so Daniel has like my people, which is like his agentic workflow thing, and I have a very similar thing inspired by Daniel's called Kitchen, where you talk to a single sous chef, and then that can fan out to multiple cooks, and the cooks can be Claude or it can be Gemini or Codex, and so I have like a single kitchen kind of focused on a single feature at a time, like a specific work tree. And so I'll have like like Daniel's like project wiki be kind of at two different levels in there, which is just markdown files. So these agents can make notes for each other at like the worktree level. It's like, okay, this stuff is just going to be important just for this project, or it can make notes at the whole project layer. So every future worktree will also have access to this kind of stuff, to these notes. And so that's where I've been putting stuff like, here's how to call agent browser to open up the the web page, or like here's how to create an infrastructure cook which knows how to spin up the stack locally, or here's a deploy cook who knows how to like go and push this stuff to production.
Okay. Okay. As I'm understanding, per work tree, you have different wiki folders or
Yeah.
wikimd files. And is it like one wiki, or like you have a wiki that defines the deployment process, or does it define like define the process, or like how can I spawn an agent that knows how to do that, or is it the same?
Yeah, basically these cooks can have like roles, and these roles oftentimes are best at the project layer. So in the wiki you can define what like an infrastructure role would look like, and it knows how to use the just files to spin up the Docker and manage that. And sometimes I'll ask it to be like, hey, can you put this on my Tailscale so somebody else can view it? And it knows the right commands to run to do that. So those notes kind of live inside this like infrastructure MD file that's in the wiki, and the cook just knows when I say infra cook to like look there and pull that and put that into its prompt.
And is it what do you call the boss? Is it sous chef?
Sous chef, yeah. So
Sous chef.
sous chef. So each kitchen has a sous chef, and then I'm like the boss talking to all of these different
Okay,
sous
you're
chefs.
the boss. And
Yeah.
do you happen to need to retire a sous chef and install another sous chef?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how,
Quite. Yes. Sorry, go
how,
ahead.
how do you manage the transfer learning so that the new boss is not like a newbie? You're the boss, the new sous chef.
Right. Yeah. So I have this concept of like a handoff document. And so and it's in the Sue's prompting, it's designed like almost after every turn to go through and update the handoff doc to see if anything important is happened. It'll go up there. So if my computer, freezes on a live stream, for example, and I have to force quit all my applications and then hard reboot my computer, when I boot back up, just theoretically, when I boot back up, I can resume that session. One, I can resume the session, so I could go back in and take the actual like Claude UID of that chat and have that sous chef just like come back to life with the full thing. Or if his context gets too big, sometimes I'll just close it down, bring up a brand new sous chef, and I'll be like, hey, just refer to the handoff document, so you know where we left off. And then now he's at like the 4% starting thing because he's just read the handoff and is pretty much up to date.
And is it this process of setting up the new sous chef? Is it something that you do manually? You run some command, or like do you spawn a fresh Claude just to do that setup for you?
Yeah, today it's all manual. Yeah, based on my discretion about like when it's like kind of like a good stopping point and when the context is high. Like I'll just control C the cook or the chef, and then like kitchen open, do a new kitchen open either with a resume or a new one to get new context.
Yeah. So yesterday I was suffering from the same issue you had described, this theoretical issue. And it was a pain for me. Like I had the team, I have the boss, everyone's working
Yeah.
happy. I was happy, and then I need to reboot the machine. So I changed my people. Now my UI has a button that says I can either like retire an agent. So I saved
Mm.
the command that was used. So all the flags that I passed and the ID for that session. So I can retire and respawn. And if I click respawn, I have the same agent back up and running. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that's like, now that this is the second time I've rebooted my computer today, so maybe I should look into what's actually wrong. But like, it's making me think too that we should do this. Like, I've never done it all the way down to that cook level of like restoring a TMUX session and then like the 5 Claudes or whatever that are there. Like, I've never like tried to restore at that level, but that state is easy enough to persist too. It's a good idea.
Yeah, because the only thing I don't know how the only thing you need is the session ID for Claude and whatever
Yep.
the arguments you use for your own harness. So as long as you have that, you can have the same thing up and running. And in my case, as I'm using TMUX, I can respawn the agent and the TMUX session. I can access from the browser, so I can just click and see the panel there as well.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't have that
Yeah.
feature.
Guys, we're gonna leave it there. Being quite strict about us finishing on time for these things. Thank you so much for joining us today, Plukas. We're excited to have you back another time. Thanks
Great.
to everyone who watched. Tell your friends. Quick reminder that we're doing this at 2 p.m. every day. Talk through things that actually matter right now, the stuff that's hitting us firsthand, building Plow. The goal is to share what we're learning and provide a platform for discussion and to learn right back from you guys, anyone watching. So come hang out and check out watchmepivot.com. Thanks, guys. See you
Take care.
tomorrow.
Cool. Thanks for having me. See you guys.
Bye. Are we off?
Yeah, it's ending. We're off.
Oh, shit. All right.
Nice.
Lucas, come back. Come back, Lucas. No one wants to stick around. Hold on, let me tell Lucas.
Yeah.
They're all like, come down them out. Okay. Hold on. All plow. All plow. I can't even remember where I put it.
Se ela não conseguir verificar o resultado, eu nem vou trabalhar nessa tarefa, então eu nem vou
here it
passar
is.
para ela. Mas o que eu for trabalhar, eu passo para ela. Tá? Ela faz tudo para mim hoje. Tudo.
Look at
Não
this.
consigo. Se eu for trabalhar, eu passo para ela. Quero tudo. Certo?
All right,
Comentários.
man. That Pueblo made some good question choices.
Yeah.
I was
And I-
grateful. I was grateful.
Yeah. So, in what we do on my workflow, or
Yeah.
those, I'll call daily
Hey, sorry.
yield. I ask him to think, what is the video that you want to construct? What is the video
Yeah.
you want to have
Yeah.
at the outcome? And
Yeah.
paste the questions that will build that video.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Sorry, Bluegus. We just wanted to pick your brain, see if there's anything that you thought, worked well or didn't work, or I mean,
Yeah.
granted you handled your technical glitch with aplomb.
Stop the agents before before I go on live, I guess. I don't know what's
Are
happening.
you using containers, Lucas?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I think honestly, it's like I'm testing a feature that uses tmux, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's some recursion or something happening. I don't know what's happening.
I see.
But yeah, I don't know. I had a good time. I thought the chat was fun. I don't think we really stuck to much of a script, and I'm hoping that's okay. But
Yeah,
So-
honestly, I mean, it seems to me that when some of the questions were more about the consequences of burning out all your tokens, and I think we established pretty early that we're in a subsidized environment, so it's kind of moot. I mean, to a degree. I was finding it hard to kind of like get back to those questions when we'd established
yeah.
that software is kind of free. Like right now we're subsidized, so who cares in a way? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think we will care soon, but like right now, I think we're still, especially at our company, we're still like, just burn them all so we can get the best workflows. So then when we do have to pay for it, we'll know like where to actually invest real money.
Yeah, right. Yeah, actually, that would have been
That's a great
concise
clip.
thing to have said. Yeah.
Is this recorded?
No, we stopped.
That is actually like brilliant. Like we should be burning as many freaking tokens as we can right now for learning. Yeah. Anyway, okay. All right. Cool. Anything else? Any other thoughts, Lucas?
No, anything for me?
No, I think you're
No,
great.
I think you did great. Thank you very much.
Great. Cool.
All right. Thank
Cool.
you.
Take care, all.
Daniel, I do want to keep talking to you about how we set this up for Pueblo. If you have a moment.
Cool. See you guys.
See ya. What's
Yeah.
up?
Because like what you're saying, it's like, because oftentimes we could imagine that the topic that we put at the top, right? This is what we're discussing today, token economics. By the time we get to the end of the episode, it might not really be that video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
So
the
that's the
difference
challenge.
is that when I'm doing, I'm the only person talking. So I know, like, imagine I have a sequence of 10 questions that I need. Oh, just like you prepared the script that I asked Sam to record videos when I was at his place. Is what like we're doing live.
Right.
But like, yeah, we're doing live, but kind of the same thing. So I know I'll go over this question, then the next one. Maybe I will skip a question if I don't feel like answering that.
Yeah.
But that's
exactly.
it. I'll go over it. And two things. We can do that if we want, because like we're the host, so we can like pull it back to the topic, or we can opt to not pull them back. You know, if we're, I think we can do both. It's
Yeah.
The thing is, like, if we're following the script, how do we make the thing to be interesting and not robotic? okay, next question. What do you think about X?
Yeah.
Versus like, okay, you say something really cool. Can you tell
Yeah.
more about that? You know,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
this difference.
Yeah, I think there's probably some like proportion of the half an hour that needs to be on that specific topic for it to qualify for that topic, right? And that's almost like we could probably put some kind of like arbitrary, or like not arbitrary, but like we could maybe have Claude discern that, but because I don't think Pueblo probably doesn't want to make that decision, right? He's kind of he's non-native English speaker. So it's probably not best to give him like editorial rights over the content. He's more of a kind of he works the tools, but he doesn't work the kind of the editorial messaging.
Yeah, yeah, there, if we have, it's two different types of videos. Like if, for example, even the one that you prepared 10 questions for me to ask Sam, and it was like 40 minutes of recording, there was a process of the video editor to find the gold and build that story within like 1 minute. I think this is hard. What is easy is, okay, we did spend 30 minutes. Here is 15 minutes version of that is more concise, but it's essentially the same thing without all the pauses or all the ums and so this is easy to produce. The other one is like, okay, we need to have someone that watched the thing and is thinking about, okay, what do I want to tell on the story? And this is a
it's a higher ask.
Mm-hmm.
That is an editorial discernment, which is and I do have an editor that I would put in that position, that I would trust, understands, and we're still kind of establishing, what defines those. I mean, usefulness, I guess the community will decide in a way, depending on kind of where what their needs are and why they're coming. I'd like to think that the audience is people who are coders and engineers and there's very different categories, right? There's like the Harper Reed, Wes McKinney kind of like deluxe audience, and then there's the kind of like, well, I'm watching this every day because I'm just thirsty for knowledge, and I'm like at the very start of my game. And it's hard to kind of like service both those. So I think at some point we're gonna have to like make a little bit of a decision here. But but that's also where stuff can be more TikTok stuff and stuff can be more YouTube. Like TikTok could be more of that kind of like low, like like not such kind of like technical stuff, just more like sound bites that are more instantly, quick hits, hot takes. All right. I don't know. Did obviously you said that you put 15 pieces of content from yesterday's yield?
I think it was 10 YouTube Shorts, not
right.
not YouTube
Okay,
long
so
videos.
I'm here on the channel dashboard.
Yeah, so if you go into content and then you click Shorts. That's the tab where we can see those clips from yesterday live stream.
Excellent. Oh, wow. Okay. 30. Okay. All right. Okay. And what did you use to generate these?
This is from Restream. So there's
okay.
Yeah, those are AI generated from Restream.
Yeah, actually, I realized that we actually there's that functionality in Riverside too, and I was a little bit surprised that our production partners didn't even tell us that, because I feel like I don't know if you can do it right. I don't. Can you do it retrospectively? Can you do it like?
Yeah, at least I don't know about Riverside, but on Restream, yes, we can.
Okay, all right.
It is so on Restream.
Mhm.
This functionality is like an add-on that you can pay.
Okay,
Okay, I want to pay $20 per month to have the ability of generating like
okay,
100, 200 clips, depends
yeah,
on the package. And in our case, what it did, it's an option that generates the clips while we are live. So as we're talking, it is generating the clips.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you direct? Can you use Restream to direct where they get distributed, or is it all just by default to YouTube?
Um, yeah, we can add the channels. We can add the channels on Restream. That's what I believe. Um, and yeah, if you know the socials we want to distribute, I can try. Con- yeah, I can connect the accounts and see if it works or not, and try publishing and let you know. We're
Okay.
thinking about like X, Instagram, or
Honestly, I'm thinking about X, Instagram, and TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
okay. Um, okay. Do we have a TikTok account?
I actually just asked that question of Mary because you'd said that there was some stuff in here that she might have done in the Notion doc. So I don't think we do have a
Yeah,
TikTok.
no,
So
no, I don't.
I'll
I
get.
don't think she created a TikTok. I think
Okay,
what I
I
was talking about
created
was Facebook,
right. I
business
created an
account.
Instagram. Oh, do we have a Facebook? Oh, right there.
I think so.
I think it's this. But all right.
We were talking about messing around with post-its to publish stuff.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted to do? Like publish these clips or other stuff?
Yeah. Well, honestly, man, like this and AI worth using clips from the podcast
From the
recording.
podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
And the podcast is recorded on Riverside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which actually they would handle, I guess.
Yeah.
Content allies.
Yeah. So yeah, post-its is like I'm using that for to put clips on my Instagram. It's the scheduling tool. You
Okay.
have access to post-its, right? I don't know if
You sent it to me. I don't know if you gave me admin.
yeah, I mean like or using that email. Um, there's a user and password, I think, for post-its.
Okay.
Yeah, user and password.
Can I use my email, or is there?
No. On one password, I
Okay.
shared
Oh,
the username and password.
okay. Got it. Oh, cool. There it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ah,
Yeah,
sweet. All right.
I'm not seeing your screen. If I could
Yeah.
navigate you.
Yeah. Are those your dogs?
Yeah. Mhm. I have 5 of them.
You have 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Um.
Yeah, I'll share my screen in a minute. I just have to be careful.
We're not. Well, yeah. I can. Now I'm not sharing your screen to my
Sorry.
live.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Stop. And I'm going to share posters. Okay, here.
Yeah. So there, you can use the UI like as a normal human, and connect an account there. So like add channel, then you would add whatever account you have, and then you can schedule posts. So I could, okay, here's the video I want to publish and schedule for that time using the UI. And you can also, in my workflow, I tell, hey Claude, this is my posts API key. You can use this. I want you to publish this file that is in Dropbox, scheduled for, I don't know, that time. So Claude puts the videos there for me. So all of those that you're seeing there. So if you scroll, I think there's 5 a day. So yeah, I'm doing 5 a day to test Instagram. Previously, I tried like 40 per day and then I would be blocked. Now I'm trying 5 per day and seeing if it works, and then like test 10 per day and see if it works, to figure out like what is the limit that will block me.
Okay. So you're not creating posts in this user interface. You're using Claude with an API to post this?
Yeah, Posts is just the publishing tool, not the creating posts, right? So
Oh,
I have the
okay.
content I want to publish and I need to schedule that.
Oh, okay.
Then I use Posts to schedule, right? So yeah. So imagine that I don't know, Content Allies shares with us 10 reels and we want to publish them. I could say, hey Claude, schedule this reels for me, 1 per day on this account, and it will schedule.
On this Postis account.
Yeah, true. Postis is just the integration to schedule, right? I can have Instagram, TikTok, X, whatever social
Okay,
connected to Postis. Postis is the bridge to the social I want to post.
Okay.
And Cloud is the worker that is publishing. Postis is the tool, and the target is the real social account, right?
Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. I feel like there's like now a kind of like a need to get all of the Watch Me Pivot accounts just humming along. So I'm looking to get the actual design files to flesh them all out from Mary.
What do you mean by design files? Is it just the profile picture and the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we just don't even want to wait on that.
Yeah, we don't need that to just publish content.
Yeah.
It's not like people if I'm scrolling on Instagram or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care about like I would just see that small profile picture
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
what I care is the video.
Yeah, that's good point. Have you watched all the
The clips?
the clips?
No. I just publish.
Okay. Well, do you want to watch some of them?
I watched one.
You're like, yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, that.
The one you
Yeah, I
shared was
mean,
good. The one that
yeah.
you shared was good. Let's watch.
See, I know like what we were talking, right? So it can't be bad.
Right.
No, yeah,
Right.
I watched like 3 of them, and I until
You're
like
like,
I find okay, this is cool for me to share with the team as an example, and then as soon
yeah,
as I saw that, I share with you the link, but I
yeah,
didn't watch all of them.
yeah, yeah. I think.
Yeah, um, the thing is, I can like the thing. I don't know if this will work out or not. What I know is I can publish 100 videos, see what is
I
the
see.
top performance, and then think, okay, what is the pattern from those 5 that outperformed the 100 ones, and what is like the pattern between the worst 5 of them. So we can do less of the worst performance and more of the best performance, and maybe like the baseline is 300 views. Okay, what can we do to get to 400 views? Okay, let's be intentional. Okay, let's get 500 views. uh, so for example, when I was doing Instagram, those trial reel tests, um, if I'm talking to the camera, that's boring, so that's like 200 views. If I have something that I'm creating, um, um, there's like a division in the public. So there's team A, vibe code. There's team B, traditional engineers, and I'm talking about something that they will all fight in the comments. This will get the video to perform more. And the other ones, that one that performed the best was just a comic thing, right? So okay, if I'm going for a comic, I know I can get this result. If I
Yeah.
want to make Daniel face perform, I don't know what works yet. You know.
Right.
Um,
Okay. I'm on board. Let's can we just connect the accounts right now and start doing those tests?
ooh, from Restream,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me check.
You know how serious I am about this job when I pause the England World Cup game to come and do this with you guys.
Nice.
I did ask you in Portuguese that are you putting your hand on your chest the other day? I
Yeah,
don't think you didn't
I
spot the reference.
no, I what was that message about? I remember seeing it.
You said, "Hey, are you into tech or something like that?" And
Okay, now I remember. So I was testing automations on Instagram. So
okay.
whenever someone follows me, the bot will
Oh,
engage with the person. So you follow me, the bot send you a message that is
yeah.
natural, right? So the person responds, and I didn't know it. Yeah, I saw that later, but I didn't. Yeah, that was happening. So
Yeah, yeah.
what is the
Obviously,
reference
I
normally?
thought you had done it, but yeah, it was your bot. It was your bot, and so yeah.
Yeah, but I remember you answered in Portuguese, so I was thinking, what did like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Um,
God, good
okay,
one.
can we switch to gather? Oh, actually, no, actually we're fine.
Yeah, we
I
can
can't
if
find
you
the
want.
channels. Yeah, no, it's all good. Okay, so we support YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, X, TikTok.
Yeah, I think I have to set up TikTok right now. I don't, and I'm gonna have to check on their Facebook. I'm assuming the Facebook would be Meta. Wouldn't it be the same as Instagram? No, no, no. Those don't share.
Mm,
No. Um. Yeah. Let
okay,
me see if I can go and
there's
get TikTok going.
Let me check, because there's on Restream there's a place to connect accounts to the stream on the other channels, but I'm not sure if that connection allows us to oh yeah, okay, sorry. Sharing clips from Restream only works with YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, and Facebook. It
Okay,
doesn't
not AG.
support not AG, no.
Okay, well,
Which we can do manually. I mean, manually, not manually, but manually with hostess automation. Like I could download the videos from Restream and have hostess publish it.
to Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you have TikTok connected on your computer?
I have it. I don't have it
Oh, you
connected
don't have
to
a
my
TikTok.
I have a TikTok, but I only have the web version of it. I don't have it. I don't know if there's a desktop app. Is there?
No. But okay, so but do you have a Plow TikTok account, or are you talking about your personal one?
I do. I do.
Oh yeah, so let's try something. Can you log into Restream using the credentials from 1Password?
Yep. It's oh, okay, yeah.
So I have this concept of like a handoff document, and so and it's in the Sue's prompting. It's designed like almost after every turn to go through and update the handoff doc to see if anything important is happened. It'll go up there. So if my computer.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yep.
Okay, so if you go into clips at the left.
Okay.
Yeah, clips, and then you can click on daily use, for example, and then you click publish. Yeah.
Okay.
Just click
Just
publish.
yeah,
just click.
Yeah.
And then channels, then you can click add.
Yeah.
And hit TikTok and see if you can connect.
Ooh. I mean, I can connect the Plow AI worth using account. Don't I want to do a Watch Me Pivot account?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, sorry. I thought the TikTok account you had was for.
Oh, yeah. No, I need to set up a TikTok account for. Yeah.
Pivot. Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you set up that, that's the process you would do.
Okay. Okay.
And for IG, we can solve like this week.
Okay.
The post is automation.
Okay. All right. Sweet. How are those Restream YouTube shorts doing? Let's see.
From today?
From yesterday.
From yesterday, I think there's a lot of them that didn't get views. So there's one that got 300 views. 300 views, 100 views, then 20 views, 8 views, and the other ones got 0 views.
Okay.
I think this is normal.
Yeah.
Like fresh account.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Take care.
All right. Talk later. Bye.
You know,
Só que cliquei em publish aqui. Publish. Volto pra cá. Eita, publiquei 2 vezes. Aqui. Frame. Speaker. But from token maxing, I burned like 50 million tokens. And that was the thing that got my 100% window burned. Versus, and for publish. Tá aqui. Edit.
I think I burned through a 5-hour window.
Speaker. Publish. Edit. So I saved the command. I can just pay like 200, and that's what allow me to. And then I need to reboot the machine. So I changed my people.
We were getting away with the subsidized pricing. We could
Speaker. Okay.
the true
Speaker. Publish. And that was the
Is token efficiency becoming the next competitive advantage in AI?
When it knows the right commands to run to do that. So those nodes kind of live.
Ok. Tá sendo postado ali. Tá, vamos lá. O que ele ficou fazendo enquanto eu tava... Tira esse aqui. Tira esse aqui. Ai, acho que eu vou encerrar essa live aqui. Tamo junto, pessoal. Um abraço. Amanhã tem mais. Boa noite pra vocês. Um abraço. Um beijo no coração.